out my window, sun shining bright.
What's good, y'all? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Reese as always. I had to take a little break, you know what I'm saying? Currently recovering from a strep throat, so I ain't been, doing videos for about a week or so. The video that I posted the other day, I've been sitting on that video for like 3 weeks, so that's why y'all got that one. I just had to get something out, and then if you watch the Mellow video, then you could tell in my voice that, something was a little wrong, but, we back. Feels good to be back, and we got a few things to discuss. So yeah, last time I was here, the Boston Celtics were down 0-2 to the Miami Heat, losing both games at home. The next game, and I know I look tired. It's 7:45 in the morning. I went to bed at 1 last night, getting off of work, so forgive me. But yeah, Boston Celtics were down 0-2 to the Miami Heat, losing both games at home. Go to game 3, Miami Heat blow them out by almost 30 points. So I'm like, yeah, series is wraps. I don't even have to do another video, thank God, because I was sick. So, it didn't really matter that much. I was just going to chill till June 1st when the Miami Heat took on the Denver Nuggets in the NBA Finals. But that is not the case. We have a game 7, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know how, but the Boston Celtics are about to do the impossible. I'm not rooting against Miami, nor am I rooting against Boston. Neither one of these are my teams, but I'm just glad to see we have a game 7 in the conference finals when it looked like both series would be 4-game series. And I'm not even gonna cap, like I said, I was sick, so I didn't even watch games 4 or 5. But I had to go watch game 6. I rewatched it last night, and it was a dogfight, up and down, back and forth from the beginning of the game. I think the largest lead was Boston up by 12, but Miami just kept clawing back and fighting back. Jason Tatum had a huge first half, alongside of Jaylen Brown having that big 10-point first quarter. Started off the game 5 for 5. Looked like he was about to have a huge game, but he got into some foul trouble. Got 4 fouls, early on, late in that third quarter, so he was in foul trouble. Caused him to, have to sit the bench a little bit, but it didn't affect the Boston Celtics offensively that much, especially on defense. Defensively is really where they, held their own in Game 6, especially on guys like Jimmy Butler and Bam Adebayo. At one point, those two dudes were combined, or in the first half, they were combined 4 of 16 shooting on just 12 points. That's not what you need in an elimination game from your 2 stars, an All-NBA caliber guy and an All-Star caliber guy. That is not, that's just not going to get it done, obviously. They were right there, 0.1 seconds away from going back to the NBA Finals since the 2020 season in the bubble. Unfortunately, just like last year, they were right there, 1 shot away from going to the NBA Finals. But we got a game 7, and as a fan that's not a fan of either one of these teams, I couldn't be more excited, especially with a team can potentially make NBA history, the very first team to ever come back down 3-0 and win a series. That's never been done. They're quite literally 0-1 for 150. So exciting, bro. But for the Miami Heat, if it weren't for Caleb Martin being on this team, I don't know where they would have been in this game. He was the biggest bright spot throughout the entire game, especially the way he started off the game, 5 for 5, 12 points, and 5 rebounds in the first quarter. Heading into the fourth, the man had 21 and 10. He was outplaying Jimmy Butler and Bam Adebayo the entire night, up until late in that fourth quarter, with 4 minutes when it's clutch time, crunch time, and Jimmy Butler actually picked up his play, especially offensively. I don't know what the hell he was doing in this game. Dude would get into the paint and just look around for passes. Like, he's in the paint and he's not even looking at the rim because they're just bothering him that much. He either just can't get a shot off or he's not getting good looks whatsoever. I can't tell you how many times he got blocked at the rim. Derek White blocked him. Jason Tatum blocked him. I'm pretty sure Jaylen Brown got a block. It was rough for Jimmy Butler. It was rough for Bam Adebayo, just missing pop shots right at the rim, bouncing off the rim. Guys like Kyle Lowry can barely even hit the rim on 3-point shooting. Thankfully, Gabe Vincent, his ankle was good enough to go. Had a very decent first half, 11 points, 3 for 3 from downtown. But as a whole, for the Miami Heat, that first half shooting in the paint was just absolutely abysmal. 7 for 27 in the paint, but they were 9 of 15 from deep. They were shooting better from downtown than they were in the paint. That's good, you know what I'm saying? But that's not a recipe to win a game, especially a playoff elimination game. And then flip it around, Boston was 12 for 19 in the paint and just 3 of 15 from downtown. So Boston struggled from deep, but was able to get it going in the paint, while Miami struggled from in the paint, but was able to knock down the 3-ball. And then throughout the entire game, I was trying to keep track of the paint statistics for the Miami Heat, but it was like 12 for 44 at one point, and I just gave up. I wasn't keeping track no more. It was what it was. They couldn't get anything going because Al Horford is down there making it hard, just smacking the ball out their hands during the gather moves, rejecting dunks at the rim on Bam Adebayo. Robert Williams had a few good defensive possessions. Grant Williams as well. Jason Tatum, like I said. Even Derek White is getting up and rejecting Jimmy Butler. And if you ask me, that was the biggest factor in this game was the Boston Celtics defense all night. Whether it was Jimmy, Bam, Caleb, Kyle, it didn't matter. The defense was gritty, grimy, up in them all night. Like I said, I didn't watch games 4 and 5, so I don't know. Obviously, they would have had to have done something similar to that in those games, but they had Miami missed 25. I was keeping track of this one too, and then just gave up. At one point, they had missed 25 of their 29 shots, through a stretch from the back end of the second quarter, all the way leading up to the fourth quarter. 25 of 29 shots. That's not going to get it done. This is not going to get it done. I think they had 16 third quarter points. That's not going to get it done. And obviously, they were right there. They were right there. One free throw. They made Jimmy Butler hit them 3 free throws off that Al Horford foul. Gave them a 1-point lead. And everybody's like, yeah, Miami Heat, good job. AFC, first time in 24 years making it to the NBA Finals. Marcus Smart takes that shot, and the 3-point shot almost fell. They wouldn't have needed a Derek White heroic .1 tip in, but man, they were right there. They were right there. Where the hell did that .9 seconds come from? Well, I'm so serious. Like, where did that .9 seconds come from to where Derek White was able to even have that opportunity to tip the ball in? I don't know, but he saved the day. And they lived to fight on, bro. They lived to fight on. For this game, though, there was only 33 bench points in total, 11 for Boston and 22 for Miami. So it was a lot of heavy lifting from the starters. Guys like Jason Tatum dropping, I forget how many he had, but he had a great game. Like I said, in that first half, he ended up with 25 points. But then in that third quarter, dude went scoreless. This is not an anomaly, though. Jason Tatum's been doing this the entire postseason. He'll have a great half, and then the next half, especially like the second half, he'll have a good first half. And the second half, he's just, non-existent when it comes to scoring the ball. So it didn't hurt them that much. It could have. That could have been the end of their season, that Jimmy Butler free throw. But like I said, Derek White was able to save the day. Then not to mention, Miami Heat, I went up late in that third quarter. I think it was like 83 to 82. And Jaylen Brown gets fouled, goaltended, and a technical free throw on the same play. So it was a 4-point. I saw him make one free throw. They put 3 points on the board. I was confused, and they had to tell me. I mean, the broadcasting crew had to say it was a goaltending call. So he had a technical free throw, made it. The goaltend was 2 points, and then he had obviously an and one free throw. So that was a 4-point swing in the favor of the Boston Celtics. It kind of sucked the momentum away from the Miami Heat because Boston ended up going up by 10 after that. And, they really, really had to claw their way back into this game. There were points where, especially early on offensively, Miami just was looking confused. There was a lot of standing and watching guys with the ball. So hopefully Coach Spo comes out with a much better game plan against the rookie coach, Joe Mazzulla, who is looking very good in these past 3 games where people were writing him off, calling for his job. Dude has made an amazing adjustment in this series. Huge comebacks in this series. Game 7, I'm so excited, bro. Yeah, Game 7, man. I'm going to leave it right there. I got to head to the gym, though. Appreciate y'all tuning in. If you're new, subscribe, like the video, comment so we can get some banter going. And then NBA Finals, bro. June 1st. Or was that Thursday, something like that? Can't wait. The Denver Nuggets just been chilling with their feet kicked up. So, yeah, Game 7 tonight at 8:30. Make sure y'all tune in. I'll catch y'all. Peace.